Technology represents the powerful tools that the learner can use to facilitate his or her own learning process. The pre-service teacher technology competencies identify areas of proficiency for teachers to effectively use technology resources to create the conditions that optimize learning. Teachers need knowledge of the basic technology equipment operations and concepts, technology resources and tools for information literacy, and technology resources and tools for content areas. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The teacher demonstrates technology competency number 12, the use of video conferencing, by having her students use the Iowa Communications Network to host a multi-school video conference on diversity. The conference will allow students from across the state to celebrate cultural diversity in Iowa by sharing the experiences of their schools and communities.
And with us being the controlling site, your back TV will be randomly switching from site to site. So you'll be able to see what's going on at all sites. If you get 11, it's too many. If you stay 5 to 7, then it's easier to get the kids involved and actually get people some airtime and get some discussions going.
Teacher describes troubleshooting techniques the students can use if they encounter technical difficulties when they use the Iowa Communications Network. This demonstrates technology competency number 3.
Troubleshooting. Always check your confirmation. And Jennifer, you're going to walk us through that ICN scheduling, so I won't go into that. She's going to show us how to actually schedule the ICN. And the phone numbers. There is a book in this drawer. If you have a problem, you can call any of the ICN sites. You can also, if you're having a system problem, this is we call it the BAT phone. This is a direct line to Johnston. And you can dial them and they'll tell you if it's their problem or if it's your problem.
Each student is responsible for teaching the rest of the class how to use one of the technological tools they will use to prepare for their diversity conference. One student teaches his classmates how to organize folders, save files, download information from the internet, and import audio and video files. The teacher designs an activity that demonstrates technology competency number 1, as she has a student teach his classmates how to operate a computer system.
And also, when you want to save it back as another movie, you go to File, Open, and then it'll go Save as Movie, or you'll go File and you'll go Save as Movie. So you'll save it as a movie, but after that you also have to type in .mov, or else you cannot pull it from that folder into like the Empower and make it work. Because I found that out. So I thought I was saving as a movie, but you have to type it. You have to type whatever you want .mov. So then you can drag it from that folder into the Empower and then it will run.
The teacher's activity also demonstrates technology competency number 17, as another student explains how they will be using a database to collect and organize data about the schools that will participate in the diversity conference.
Here, you have to name your fields, your field names, and that's just going to be your categories of information. Let's see, the only two that we have that we'll be using are the names of our school and where they're located, your addresses. So just type in name for one, enter for create. You create, yeah. Then type in address for another one.
Is there a limit on the number of fields that you can?
Nope, you can do as many as you want. And when you have the two in, just hit done. And that shows one of your, just one little category, one bracket of them. It's just the one record. We're going to need more than one record due to how many schools we have. I'm not sure how many total. How many schools do we have?
Up to 7.
Up to 7. So you'll have 7 records at the end. To do that, to make new records, just hold the open Apple button and hit R. And you'll see them flip through. You can organize your information any way that you like. Alphabetical order, length of characters in the name, anything. So just go to organize at the top and say sort records. And okay, if you want to go alphabetical order by name, just click on name once and then hit move. And that shows your sort order. Window's on the right and it shows how it's going to sort it. So you can go descending order or ascending order. We'll just leave it on ascending order and then hit OK. And then it'll organize all your schools alphabetically. See Belmont, then Clarion, then Cal, then Clarion. You can switch the address and the name if you want one of those in first. Just click on the top of the menu on like address. And just click on that and drag it to the left if you want that first ahead of name. You can organize any way that you like.
So you don't have to type in the information in any specific order. You can do that later. So as the schools come in and we get confirmations, then we'll just pop them in. And
You just put in the information and then you can sort it any way that you like later.
The teacher demonstrates technology competency number 6, ethics issues, by identifying the Iowa Communications Network as a technology resource that can be used to affirm diversity. By utilizing the capabilities of the Iowa Communications Network, the teacher gives the students the opportunity to have an open discussion on diversity with students from a variety of schools around the state of Iowa.
what do you hope to learn from this conference? Tanya?
Just to see what the other schools are like, bigger schools, with their diversity.
Maybe that, like, even though they're bigger, that in relativity they're not that much different than us, you know. And we got some, like, we got, like, different religions and race in here, but we don't have, like, a bigger amount of it that people know about it in general.
This screen, it'll talk about, it's a touch screen as I touch that. As you touch it, you can flip to the different things. You can show VCR. I have it on the computer. When you have other sites up and when you have your sites pulled up, we talked about the fact that we're going to limit it to 5 to 7 sites. You can go as many as 11 sites. You'll get these little squares, and each square has the name of the school that you're and that site. If you get 11, it's very difficult to switch. And with us being the controlling site, your back TV will be randomly switching from site to site. So you'll be able to see what's going on at all sites. If you get 11, it's too many. If you stay 5 to 7, then it's easier to get the kids involved and actually get people some airtime and get some discussions going.